Hi baby, the Vidic here, or should I say Jimothy, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to start off on Lunaris from level 3, the very beginning, what to do, what to kill, what to train on, what to love. Now really quick before we get into the video, there's like 1 minute long Lunaris promo that I thought was actually really good, so I'm going to play it for you guys really quick before I show you the way. Alright, so in today's video of showing you how to start off on Lunaris, I'm going to be going over 2 routes. The first is combat, and the second, of course, is skilling. When you start on Lunaris, you're most likely going to be taking one of these 2 routes, most likely combat, so we'll start with that. But regardless of which route you do, one of the most important things to always keep in mind is voting. Just type in : vote. Alright, so you're going to type in : reward 1, and honestly out of everything, I would just recommend getting the random reward. And oh no, okay, cool. They actually have this cash out thing now. Now I'd probably still take the S. So what you're hoping for, a party hat would be nice, is mainly some XP. Oh, jeez, I'm kind of close. You can also get XP boosters from here, which are useful, and it gives you free donator and the ability to go to the donator zone, which is going to come into play a lot later. Alright, so let's first go down the combat route. You're going to come over here and buy some different skimmies to level up, and just go do some training. The best monsters are going to be cows, yaks, or, you know, just the good old rock crabs can't hurt. And over here, I'd recommend just getting at least 40 in attack, strength, and defense. You can go a little higher if you want. By the way, if at any time you ever need money, just come over to the donor zone and steal from this counter. You don't need any thieving levels, and you'll get 10k per steal. Alright, so get some rune armor, the best weapon you can hold, anti-dragon shield, and head out to the East Dragon's PvP teleport. I brought an anti-fire, that way I can protect from all the dragon fire with my shield and that. Should reduce a little bit of the damage. And at this point, I'm just going to keep training my stats up as I get bones. Now you've got a bunch of bones, go to PVM teleports, and teleport to the King Black Dragon. If you go southwest over here, past this crazy archaeologist guy, you're going to come to this Chaos Altar. Using bones on here will give you increased experience and a 15% chance not to consume them. Look at that. I just got... Look, what? I haven't used a bone yet. Alright, there we go, I used a bone. Alright, so there we go. All we needed was 43 prayer. We got there with like 3 bones. I'd recommend probably bringing like 5 just in case. But we did that for protect from melee, which is going to be very useful. Alright, so now we just need 55 magic for high out, and we'll be heading to the best melee training spot in the game. Now the best place to train magic is at rock slugs. With fire spells, you're going to hit like twice as hard. But you do need 20 slayers, so we'll just do this really quick at rock crabs. Alright, and there we go, easy peasy, just took like 40 casts. I also recommend you get a glory and a combat bracelet from this shop here. Alright, so the reason we've been training up our magic and our prayer is to go train at the abyssal spawns. It's the best place for melee training. You get twice the hits on them, and they drop a ton of really good alchemy. So put on protect from melee, put on some combat stats, use some combat potions, and there you go. Look how hard I'm already hitting. So yeah, lots of usage drops, including a lot of keys, and these are where you're going to get a lot of XP books. And now your money problems are all over because these guys drop a lot of dragon items, and they alch for a lot more than you might think. 450k for that skirt, Jesus Christ. So you can stay here until you're max combat, or you can do like 90 plus in attack and strength, and then at least 70 in defense. Now once you've gotten your combat stats up, you can either get right into the action or take a little bit of extra time and get a couple upgrades. First is a fire cape. You just teleport to the fight capes. You just gotta do like 10 waves and then Jad. Very easy, very quick. And you can also get a Dragon Defender from the Warriors Guild. This will take a little bit longer. An alternative is to go to Revenants, kill the Revenant Imps in the corner, the lowest level ones, and get blood money and buy it from the bounty shop here. So now we are definitely going to want to do a little bit of Slayer, that way we can get some Barrow's gloves. You only need to complete 2 hard tasks in order to get them, so it's asking for a hard task. And if he happens to give you a tough one like Metal Dragons, you're definitely not going to want to do those yet. Just head over to the Donator Zone, talk to Neve, and she'll actually reset your task for only 250k, and then you can go right back and ask for another task. Just like that, easy peasy. Give me another one. What you're looking for are lower level dragons, green dragons, red or blue. This is actually not a bad task either, because it's only 27 of them. You're mainly going for the points right now, so that wouldn't be too hard. Besides skipping your tasks, Neve will also give you elite boss tasks, so you can give that a try. Most of them are going to be tough, 17 Kriara, like no way. But if you skip enough and get lucky, you can get one like Giant Mole, Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. This one's not too bad. And yeah, these definitely can be some good tasks if you want an alternative. Now at this point that you got a lot of upgrades, you can either continue doing Slayer or move into some bossing. Slayer can definitely be good to do. You're first going to want to go for the Slayer helmet. The Crystal Bow is also really nice for when you want to train ranged. However, if you want to make the most money, you're going to probably want to get right into bossing. The first boss you should definitely kill is the Lunaris Warrior over here on the Donator Island. As you can see, we got Femi over here slaying him right now. So he's got very useful drops. Take a look at this. First of all, you got super combat potions, 100 dragon bones, only on the uncommon table. He also drops a lot of XP boosters, a whip, you know, just solid cash, Zolra scales, but also this double XP ring, which is literally worth over 4.5 bill. So you get that, and you could pretty much buy anything in the game. A rapier, a scythe, whatever you want. Another great choice while you've only got melee stats is Raids 1. Now you're not going to be able to solo it yet, but if you get a nice little team, every single person, regardless of how much damage you do or whatever, will get a drop at the end. And when you kill Tecton, you're rolling for another drop, either, you know, a Twisted Bow, Ancestral Pieces, so a lot of money can be made there. But, you know, to be more effective, you're going to want to start getting your range and mage up. Range and mage will also allow you to kill a couple other really profitable bosses, Vorkath and Zolra. Alright, so I've given you all of the information you need to start off Lunaris on the combat direction the most efficient way possible, and now let's get into the skilling. If you want to start off your account on skilling, I suggest you start off with thieving. Now these stalls at home are alright, you can, you know, get the stuff, sell to the general store over there. But if you voted like I told you to, you can actually go to the Donator Zone and steal from this little exclusive shop counter over here. It's going to give you a lot more XP, and as you can see, it's going to give you 10k every single time you thieve. So if you want some good starter money, just go ahead and do this right to 99. You will get about 25 mil cash. Now obviously you got some money, it's up to you what to train next, but I would recommend doing some hunter. All you gotta do is get a butterfly net and a bunch of impling jars. You're gonna start off with the really low level ones, stuff like young baby implings, like that one over there. Just really anything you can catch until you can get up to ninja and dragons. These are the 2 highest level ones, and what's really cool about this island is they sort of spawn and then go down the same path as always. And actually, I'm just catching like 3 dragons in a row right here. And there's a 4th one right there. As you can see, I'm back here, and look at both of these dragon implings have spawned right back here again. So you kind of just do like a circle around the island. So yeah, these are a good place to start because you can actually make some pretty decent money from the dragon impling jars. Let's just open up these ninja ones really quick, nothing is special. But from the dragon impling jars, you can get a lot of stuff, including dragon claws. Oh my god, look at that. We got a dragon harpoon off the first one. So yeah, lots of useful stuff. Look at this, dragon dart tips, dragon arrow tips, a mystic. So you can get tons of bones, resources, and what's really good about this is you can go and sell this stuff to the shop assistant right here. As a skiller, if you're not going to train combat, this is actually going to be your main way to make money, because you can sell all sorts of stuff to this guy. As you can see, he doesn't really buy these for that much, but dragon logs, they buy for 45k. That means they sell for 22,500. Dragon arrows, you can also get those from the implings. Those will sell for the same, 22,500. So if you're curious about what other people are doing, just kind of look what they're selling, you know. magic longbows unstrung. So you guys are just cutting the trees, fletching them into magic longbows, and then selling them to the shop for like 25k plus. Now instead, if you want to spend some of that money you made thieving, you can head over here to the skilling shop, and they actually sell a lot of crafting resources. So, you know, you can buy tons of gems, cut them, probably sell them back to that general store, or you can buy a bunch of leathers as well and use a needle to make them into armors. And other than that, I mean, it's skilling. Obviously, this little section's not going to be as big as the combat one. There's less specific stuff to do and more just kind of up to you. You don't want to go train some rune crafting? Go train some rune crafting. One thing I would recommend doing is getting some seeds right away and training your farming. That way you can start getting some herbs to train your herb lore and just start getting that total level up. But yeah, like I said, one of your most useful tools is going to get the shop assistant right here. Especially with the raw resources like ores, logs, unstrung bows and such. And you just never know, it's going to be a ton of money. Look at these dark crabs. 67k, my lord. But anyways guys, I believe I've given you all the information you need. I showed you how to go from level 3 combat, the most efficient way, all the way up to max with all the good untradables and stuff, so you can boss and do Slayer and start maxing out and making bank. And with skilling, I showed you guys the best skills to start off with, where to train them, and the best ways to make money if you were truly only interested in skilling and not combat. It can be done. It's all up to that little shop assistant over there. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I know starting on a new RSPS can be really confusing. Every single one's different and you're most likely not going to know the tips. You know, stuff like the abyssal spawns, hitting twice as hard with melee, or being able to vote for free donator and skip as many tasks as you want. So hope all that stuff was useful. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like it if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you want to watch more videos. And have a nice day.